I'm Jim the Realtor. Are you thinking about selling your house? I want to give you some tips today on how to find the right listing agent that'll give you enough help to get your top dollar. Price is very critical in this day and age now that the market's gotten tougher, and you can't just throw a price on a property and expect it's going to sell. So when you're talking to listing agents, can they get the price right, and can they back it up? Have they seen the comparable sales that they're using to come up with their price, and have they properly identified the positive and negative benefits of those houses and been able to compare them accurately to the positives and negatives of your house? And if so, they can build a compelling case for why they think your house is worth what they're quoting. That is critical, because not only do they have to convince you that their price is right, they have to convince the buyers and the buyers' agents. And without a compelling case to back them up on that, the buyers are not going to be that interested. So make sure the agents you're talking to can not only come up with the right price, but they can back it up too. Then they'll talk about their marketing. And everyone's going to do plenty of color pictures. That's good. Talk about getting a virtual tour. That's really the next step after doing color pictures. But in this day and age, you can get a video presentation done like this of the entire house. The first video that we did of a house in Carlsbad that was a little over $1 million, a couple saw it in New York and literally got on a plane, came out, and ended up buying the house because the video tour gave them a very accurate depiction of what the house had to offer. These video tours are a great way to expose a property. It makes it easy and convenient for the buyers to get a good read on it, gets them excited about it. They're going to come over and take a look. Another thing that's available for virtually every agent in the country is to be able to produce a printout from the multiple listing service as to their recent sales history. Ask for their recent sales history. How many houses have they had on the MLS that have sold recently? I want to see a printout. And it's not that easy to get a read on what they show you if that's a printout from the MLS, but look for MLS IDs on there, because then at least you know it came straight from the source. And there's usually testimonials in a good listing agent's package. You want to hear from the other clients they've worked with lately that this agent was able to pull off a top dollar sale last week and last month. Certainly having those clients back them up on that would be pretty reasonable to expect the agent to produce. Two other things they got to really get on board with and really stress to you that are important is staging the house effectively. The place has got to look spectacular in this day and age. People are buying homes to live in. The investors and speculators aren't really looking anymore. The prices have gotten too high, but people are looking to buy a house to live in. But they really don't want to have to be fixing them up. For as much as they got to pay, they want to have them all ready to go. The agent should stress to you how important that is and be able to give you tips as they walk around your house as to what needs to happen. Can they give you a good quality package of advice on what to fix and what not to fix so the place looks as best as it can, especially on the curb appeal, because literally half the people end up thinking as they're walking up, this is going to be the house I'm going to be buying, just based on how it looks from the street and the neighborhood it's in. So make sure your listing agent is giving you tips on good curb appeal. And showing the house, speaking of that, is critical, especially making it easy and convenient for buyers to come by and take a look at it. If the listing agents you're talking to are insisting on showing the house by appointment only, listing agent has to be there a day in advance, a week in advance, whatever it is, they're just making it tougher and tougher for buyers to take a look. Buyers are going to get bored and they're not going to bother. They're going to go on to the next one. There's enough of them for sale right now that if there's any hurdle that makes it a little inconvenient for them, they can just keep right on looking. So your agent should stress how important it is to make it easy to show the house to buyers. Definitely have a lockbox. Hopefully They can call the sellers direct for an appointment on short notice. Come on by, take a good look around. The place will look great. That'll maximize your chances of getting top dollar. One thing, though, that I think you gotta look for, and it's pretty easy to find out, ask your listing agents about the bubble, because the buyers are. And you want to make sure that your listing agents can identify the characteristics of the bubble for that neighborhood. Are there lots of homes for sale? How fast are they selling? How close are they getting to list price? And what are the prospects for the future, the next year, the next 3 years, 5 years, that buyers who come in who are thinking about buying the house can look forward to in regards to how the price of the home that they're looking at will survive throughout the next few years during the bubble. If you talk to an agent and ask them about the bubble and they don't have a very good answer for that, or if they say it's no big deal, that's a red flag. You want to have agents on your side who can not only adequately handle the bubble talk, they can overcome the bubble talk, because that's the biggest hurdle these days for buyers. They think if prices keep going down, I'll just wait, and it doesn't give them much motivation to buy a house unless the agent can accurately describe why this deal is going to be one that's a good deal for years to come. So that's a synopsis of the things you can ask agents that you're interviewing to sell your house, and I think it's universal. I think you can ask those questions of any agent throughout the country. If you happen to be in my area here, I'm in North San Diego County, and want to talk to me about it, I'll be happy to help you, because I can answer all those questions and be happy to discuss it with you. 760-434-5000. I also have, for the last year, I've been doing a blog, bubbleinfo.com, which describes a lot of the current market conditions and a lot of statistics on the North County area. So check that out too. That's bubbleinfo.com. I'm Jim the Realtor. I look forward to talking to you. Thanks for watching.